Moin Leute und herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Folge von Genshin Impact. Heute ist es endlich soweit. Wir haben das neue Update. Hier habe ich Albedo, das ist der neue 5-Sterne-Charakter. Ich rangehe jetzt die Mission, ich zeige euch noch kurz. Wir haben ab hier neues Gebiet, Drachengrat. Ihr seht, noch nicht erforscht. Ich hoffe, das werden wir jetzt mit dieser Mission hier erforschen, weil wir beginnen gleich mit der Story-Quest. Schauen wir mal, was hier so los ist.
Looks like Timaeus isn't here today. Customers?
Oh, man kann hier auf automatisch klicken.
Oh,
Oh, okay, nice.
pardon me. Are you looking for Timaeus? No. Just strange for him to not be around. Paimon always sees him standing here. I see. He was called away by Albedo a little while ago. I was called over to attend to the store. I'm Sucrose, Albedo's assistant. If you have any alchemy-related queries, you could always ask me. I do my best to help.
Kein Grund, nervös zu sein.
Huh? Do I look nervous?
Ja, 10 von
My
10.
apologies. I don't get out too often. I'm usually in the laboratory where there aren't many others to talk to. If you need any help, just call my name. If not, I'll be reading a book. Over there. Thanks. No worries. We're all clued up on the basics of alchemy, aren't we?
Wir finden schon zurecht. Ein paar Dinge können wir auch.
Hey, aren't you the legendary traveler? The one who repelled Storm Terror?
So legendär, wir wollen jetzt nicht übertreiben, aber ein bisschen krass stehen wir natürlich
I've
schon.
heard so many stories about you. Always wanted an opportunity to research you up close. What do you mean, research? Sorry, don't mind me. What am I saying? Still, you'd definitely be able to help Albedo. It is you, after all. There's that name again, Albedo. Is he also an alchemist in Mondstadt?
Der Name sagt mir nichts. Naja, ich habe ihn heute gezogen, aber den Namen habe ich schon irgendwo mal
Apologies.
gehört.
I never introduced him. Albedo is the Knights of Favonia's chief alchemist. He's also Timaeus and my teacher. But Paimon's only ever seen Timaeus teaching alchemy. So that means Albedo is a teacher? Yes. He's dedicated himself to investigating the truth of this world, and has made many an important breakthrough. We often get alchemists coming to Mondstadt from all over Teyvat, seeking his help. They say that the subtlest of guidance from Mr. Albedo helps him to solve the most unfathomable of problems. Wow! Paimon didn't know he was such a big deal. Still, it seems that he's encountered a problem in his research recently. Every time I see him, he has a concerned look on his face.
Also anscheinend kenne ich ihn ja noch nicht, von dem her, obwohl er scheint schon ziemlich intelligent. Also vielleicht können wir ihm ja
Albedo
helfen.
would love to hear about your incredible exploits. I know it would bring him lots of new inspiration. Albedo is a true gentleman. He'll be sure to pay you back in equal measure for helping him out.
Kann er mich stärker machen? Kann er Paimon stärker machen? So, Paimon ist sowieso nie dabei im Kampf, von dem her kann er mich stärker machen.
I don't see why not. Testing the limits of living beings' capabilities is one of Albedo's areas of research, after all. Albedo and Timaeus will be conducting research in the mountains right now. I'd love to take you both to see him, but somebody has to attend to the store. I'm afraid you'll have to go to the entrance to the pass and look for him by yourselves. Look out for a refined gentleman with the presence of a true scholar. And... sorry. That's the best I can do. You'll have to do your best. Hey, stop worrying. We got this.
Wir sind krass, wir schaffen das. Beobachtungsbericht des Reisenden.
Sucrose is a whole lot less nervous when she gets talking about alchemy and research, huh? Is that what all researchers are like?
Ja, mal sehen. Hier müssen wir hin. Diesen Teleportationspunkt habe ich schon freigeschaltet. Ich glaube, soweit ging die Karte bisher noch gar nicht. Oder hier war irgendwas anderes. Jedenfalls gibt es hier auch ein kleines Dorf.
Let's go and look for Albedo.
Also, was wir kämpfen müssen, wechsle ich nochmal kurz das Team, weil Albedo ist gerade Stufe 20. Das wäre ein bisschen belastend. Können ja mal einen Reisenden nehmen. Ist das sowieso immer praktisch bei Story Quests. Oh, da habe ich einen Trailer gesehen.
Sister Rosaria, so here you are. Choir practice is about to.
Oh, ich kann wieder automatisch.
I've told you already, I don't go in for that kind of thing. I've got more important matters to attend to.
Oh, but this event has commemorative significance. The church hopes that all sisters will be present.
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a fulfill the hopes of others clause in my job description.
I mean, sure, but
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
what do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Nee.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Maybe you're a little too trusting of other people. Don't fret, nobody's gonna blame you if you go back empty-handed. I can't imagine anyone else was delusional enough to think I was gonna show up. But if you dally any longer, you really won't make it.
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
Okay, tschüss. Wir spannen wieder.
Seems like that nun's an expert in making people believe anything she wants.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you eavesdropping?
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or a trickster at best.
Oh, really? I'm a member of the long-standing Favonius Church. You're an eavesdropping pixie from who knows where. And you think I'm the trickster?
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... Huh. So it's you. The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on your reasons for eavesdropping. Otherwise, depending on your answer, I could have arrested you on the spot.
What? Do the nuns of Mondstadt have the authority to arrest people now?
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can we? Why shouldn't sisters have a sense of justice?
That doesn't sound right. But Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains?
Wir sind auf der Suche nach Albedo. Also klar, wir sind auch immer nach der Suche, nach der Wahrheit dieser Welt, aber jetzt gerade nach
If it's
Albedo.
him you're after, I made a point of noting his tracks. Many people have made their way up after the snowstorm. Let's hope they're still there.
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. Never hurts to be vigilant.
Du bist eine ziemlich eigenartige Schwester, das stimmt.
I couldn't care what you think. Come on then. I'd like to see what he's up to anyway.
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
Cool. Extrem kalte Umgebung. In einer extrem kalten Umgebung sammeln Figuren fortlaufend bittere Kälte an. Erreicht diese ihr Maximum, verliert die betroffene Figur Lebenspunkte. Lagerfeuer und ähnliche Wärmequellen verringern das Ansammeln bitterer Kälte. In besonderer Umgebungen und bei bestimmten Handlungen wird das Ansammeln bitterer Kälte beschleunigt. So zum Beispiel bei Schneestürmen, beim Schwimmen und so weiter. Das heißt,
Another test subject.
okay. Ich weiß noch nicht, wo sich das ansammelt, aber würde ich jetzt hier beim Lagerfeuer stehen, am besten nicht auf dem Lagerfeuer, obwohl das wahrscheinlich auch funktioniert, würde ich weniger davon ansammeln. Sehr interessant. Frostbiss-Splitter. Was ist das? Minze. Oh mein Gott, der geht's auch nicht mehr gut. Und was sind diese roten
You
Kristalle?
know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Ach, da unten über der Lebensanzeige.
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example?
So, um diese Kristalle zu farmen, brauche ich wahrscheinlich sowieso den. Okay. Was ist das? Neues Erz. Sternsilbererz. Interessant. Roter Quarz. Okay, also wenn ich den aufsammle, verliere ich auch von dieser Kälte. Ja, und der kommt immer wieder. Lol. Wie süß. Das kann ich nicht töten. Dazu bin ich nicht in der Lage.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm alright. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Huh? Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized.
Was ist das? Lol. Die gibt's hier auch.
Adventure time!
Die sind rot. Was ist das für eine Musik? Die ist cool.
Off we go!
Lol. Alles klar. Oh no. Ein riesiger Eisblock.
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Sehr gut. Perfekt. Das war eine sehr schwere Geburt. Also draufhauen bringt nichts. Feuer bringt irgendwie auch nichts. Was soll ich dann tun? Da ist er ja.
Is that Albedo? Why would he hang around a place like this?
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
But can't he see those hilly churls? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough
Ja,
talk.
jetzt haben wir
Let's
seine
get
schöne
them out of
Zeichnung
here
kaputt
first.
gemacht.
Who are you? Why did you alarm them? Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
Du kennst uns nicht, aber wir sind doch der berüchtigte Ehrenritter. Du hast die Hilichurls gezeichnet?
What's up with sketching hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
Äußerst künstlerisch.
Wow, look at the detail! But some of it seems to have have been done in a hurry.
You can
Einmal, du
find
kannst
these hilly
bestimmt nicht
trails
besser.
anywhere. Quite boring, in fact. Not worth closer inspection. But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat, and there's a distinct force at work here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a weirdo.
So Sister Rosaria brought you. Surprising. And I didn't have time to thank her. But back to the point. From her words, it seems that you were looking for me?
Mm-hmm. We met a girl in Mondstadt, Sucrose. She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
Hör ich nicht zum ersten
I've heard
Mal.
a bit of everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack, your elemental control, and quite a few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all.
Stimmt.
Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Deine Forschung?
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Okay, das ist krass.
You can do that?
Alchemie ist wirklich nützlich.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
Das heißt, ich wäre ein Forschungsobjekt?
Shall we just get out of here? This sounds a little freaky.
Könnte das gefährlich sein. Was springt für mich dabei heraus?
Moral, knowledge, and the answer to the question you are seeking. It happens to be an answer that I can provide. How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
Wer beobachtet uns? Ah, die ist doch ein bisschen neugieriger als gedacht.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this constitute a risk to Mondstadt?
Okay. Wieso? Ist Albedo gefährlich? So, und das war's auch schon von der heutigen Folge Genshin Impact. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Ansonsten, wenn es euch gefallen hat, sehen wir uns am 28. Dezember wieder zur nächsten Folge. Und bis dahin, bleibt gesund, passt auf euch auf und bis dann.